Much of SEDCO's economic development activity in the first 6 months of 2009 centered in the High Ridge Business Park. Senior executives of Gordon Food Service, joined by Schuylkill County officials, marked the start of construction of a 150,000 square foot distribution center on a 47-acre site in High Ridge. After completion in October, about 98 new jobs will be generated at the facility. SEDCO is assisting Wegmans with a planned 300,000 square foot expansion to its cold storage facility. Construction is expected to begin in late 2009 to early 2010, with completion in 2011. The Electrolux company took occupancy of the vacant 450,000 square foot Prologis building. The facility will soon employ 90 workers. Prompted by the voiced concerns of local officials about truck traffic safety, a series of meetings initially sponsored by the late Senator Jim Rhodes in fall 2008 brought together PennDOT, SEDCO, the High Ridge Business Park community, municipal officials of Gordon and Minersville boroughs, Butler, Cass, and Foster townships, and our legislative delegation comprising Representatives Goodman, Sipe, and Senator Argel. The result? PennDOT put weight restrictions of a maximum 19 tons on the downhill grades to Gordon and Heckschersville. SEDCO funded the production of new signs based on traffic engineering recommendations. Installation concluded in May. SEDCO drafted a land development plan and secured permits for the preparation of a pad-ready site on Lot 1A of High Ridge Business Park. Upon completion of site work, it will consist of a ready-to-go building footprint of 117,000 square feet. In February, SCEDA, the Schuylkill County Industrial Development Authority, released a report that disclosed the market value of the High Ridge Business Park now exceeds $116.7 million. During the regular public meeting in April, the Schuylkill County Commissioners accepted a SEDCO check for $1.16 million as early payment in full of an infrastructure development loan made for High Ridge Business Park about 10 years ago. The former Morgan Knitting Factory was sold to the Great 8 LLC for $1.8 million. In July, battery manufacturer East Penn Manufacturing announced plans to lease and occupy the 500,000 square foot facility for use in storage and shipping. An occupancy permit was issued for the new Gordon Food Service facility in High Ridge Business Park on August 5th. The 150,000 square foot distribution center added 98 new jobs to the total in Schuylkill County, even as the reported jobless rate hit 10.3%. Also in August, Alpha Mills acquired the former Van Heusen warehouse in Schuylkill Haven for a sum slightly over $1 million. The clothing manufacturer will consolidate operations at the new location. As a result, about 20 new jobs are expected. The earthwork and building site preparations on Lot 1A of the High Ridge Business Park concluded in October. A fast track for a building of up to 117,000 square feet is now available. A merger with the Mahanoy Area Joint Industrial Corporation, Magic, was finalized in early October. Former Magic directors hold 2 seats on the SEDCO board. The former ITT Industries Gould's Pump facility in Ashland was acquired by the newly formed Ashland Foundry and Machine Works in December. The sale preserves 183 jobs. The reported jobless rate in Schuylkill County fell to 10.3%, the first drop in 2 years. Salveo Healthcare purchased the Best Stock Factory building in Tower City from SEDCO. The company plans to convert the 3-story former knit mill to a full-service 70-bed assisted living facility. The capital investment totals more than $3 million. Fessler USA is a leading manufacturer of quality knitwear, providing apparel design support services and custom production services to the private label fashion knitwear industry. Fessler USA specializes in quick-turn production of high-quality apparel for fashion brands and retailers of all types and sizes. The company produces more than 50 custom styles per week within its fully integrated production facilities. The cost of power has a big impact on the company's competitive ability. A SEDCO-administered Pennsylvania Industrial Development Authority loan of $1.6 million will help fund a project to add a 1-megawatt photovoltaic solar power generating system to the Fessler USA manufacturing facility. The system will be permanently attached to the roof. The project has 2 parts: installation of a new roof on about 140,000 square feet of the facility and the installation of solar panels over the new roof. Empire Education Group is in the process of expanding their corporate and training headquarters at their location on Route 61 in Schuylkill County. Roadway improvements are planned for Tunnel Road. Discussions are underway regarding the development of land surrounding the county airport. The county commissioners, airport authority chairman, SEDCO members, and SEDCO are meeting to explore opportunities for economic development within the airport environs. Elk Lighting Incorporated reported a $1.75 million acquisition of the 132,000 square foot former Hanesbrands facility in hometown's Tidewood East Industrial Park. The company currently estimates a 20 to 30% growth rate over the next several years. The use of the facility will begin as a warehouse. Later, a customer service capability will be added that will employ 15 to 20 workers. Eventually, Elk will move its administrative operation here and will employ an additional 40 people at the facility.
Empire Education Group secured more than $7 million in funding to expand its headquarters compound along Route 61 in East Norwegian Township. When completed, the facility will provide for up to 150 new jobs. Along with Empire's new building, the scope of work includes improvements to nearby Tunnel Road, designed to eliminate U-turns on Route 61. Work on the new $500,000 access road is a joint effort by Empire, McDonald's, and SEDCO. A SEDCO-acquired $392,000 infrastructure development grant from the Governor's Action Team is helping to fund the Tunnel Road project. MBA Building Supplies, headquartered in Libertyville, Illinois, purchased and occupied the 60,000 square foot former Sony building in the Frackville Industrial Park. MBA manufactures light-gauge steel framing products that are typically used in commercial building applications. Approximately 9 new jobs will be created within the plant's first year of operation. Landform alterations triggered by the construction of the recently completed Solar Innovations manufacturing plant prompted the installation of stormwater management improvements. These included installing a new box culvert under Roberts Road and widening the road for turnarounds. 14 new tanks were installed at Yingling's Mill Creek Brewery to provide 500,000 barrels more to annual production capacity. The company expects to create several new jobs by the time this greater capacity enters production in spring 2011. The expansion of the Empire Education Group headquarters included an extension of Tunnel Road to make easier access possible. The facility will provide for up to 150 new jobs. Improvements to Tunnel Road will eliminate U-turns on Route 61. Upon completion, the road will be dedicated back to East Norwegian Township. Highline LLC, an international producer of chicken eggs, has started construction of a building comprising 36,000 square feet on this site in the Tide Industrial Park. A SEDCO-owned 30,000 square foot building adjacent to Solar Innovations in the Pine Grove Industrial Park was vacated by KT Products in January. Solar Innovations agreed to purchase the building from SEDCO in order to house an expansion of its operation. Approximately 105 new jobs will be created. Wegmans is moving forward with expansion plans of its Southern Retail Service Center in the High Ridge Business Park. The new expansion should be completed by spring 2012. Approximately 219 new jobs will be created. On May 10, 2011, SEDCO officers and directors accepted the Partnership Award presented by Ben Franklin Technology Partners of Northeastern Pennsylvania. The award recognizes that organization whose strong vision, dedication, and commitment demonstrate a sincere desire to see the region thrive. Tropical Storm Lee began raining on Schuylkill County on September 4th. When the sun broke through the cloud cover 4 days later, up to 15 inches of rain had deluged the area, flooding the borough of Pine Grove. About 250 residents were displaced due to the flooding. The flood forced Manorwood Homes and Pine Grove Manufactured Homes to close their factories permanently. Manorwood was shuttered and the company left the area. Yet the other continues to operate. This is the story of how Pine Grove Manufactured Homes met and overcame the challenges of a 1,000-year flood.
At the time of the flood, we had about 100 employees on the payroll at Pine Grove Homes. Our previous flood experiences back in 1993, 2004, 2006 were all different. Actually, they kept getting worse and worse. In 93, we thought we had a lot to deal with because we lost some materials in the back shed and we had some water in the plant and some damage in the offices. That turned out to be nothing when you compared it to the flood of 2004, which put a couple of feet of water through the offices and destroyed virtually all of the materials and did a lot of damage to the plant. That, again, was minor compared to 2006, where the water level had risen considerably more. This time, the water was so high, it was 4 inches from the ceiling in my office. So in some areas, it was 12 feet high. Virtually all the raw material was destroyed. All the equipment was destroyed. Only a few things that were stored very high that were able to be saved. The decision was made to idle that facility, and we then offered the production people and all of the office people employment in Pleasant Valley Modular Homes, which is where we're sitting today. That's a sister company that we opened with a brand new manufacturing plant in 2005. Pleasant Valley was designed to build modular homes. Pine Grove was a manufacturer of manufactured homes. It is possible to build them in the same facility if you have an ultra-modern facility like we do here. So we made an announcement to the workforce within a couple of days of what we were going to do and offered them all employment here, and all but a couple of them moved over here and are working today as we speak. We very much appreciate all the efforts that we've had, all the assistance that we've had from SEDCO. Frank Zukas and Jerry Hefner, they were actually the first folks that I notified officially that we were going to idle the Pine Grove plant, because they were so instrumental in getting all the ducks in a row, so to speak, to put this facility in place.
100 jobs saved. A talented workforce kept intact. Sincere thanks to a company management team dedicated to exercising good stewardship over the resources within its range of influence.